All right. All right. All right. I am the streets ordained Minister Jap, a.k.a. Brother Beige, a.k.a. Luther King Jr., a.k.a. light-skinned Lucifer, a.k.a. Japa Hotel, you mother choke. You niggas know what we came to do, man. Late night in the church. Here to do the Lord's work. You know, we the chosen few, we the selected. The niggas gonna respect it. You know? How y'all niggas feeling? Pull up, roll up. You niggas already know. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a nigga again. We here in the church, man. We live. Hit the like button, hit the share button when you come in the room. You know? We here to restore order and bring back the dignity. So you niggas can stop tricking and be in a bitch's toilet seat. You know? Your niggas got fecal matter all in your beard. You bitches got baby batter on your rear. You're a pervert! Nothing more, nothing less. Cause you hoes are fly to Dubai to let Arabs shit on your chest. You know? It's time to cook. Hoes getting took. Pussy niggas shook. Let's do this work, y'all. Church, check in. Talk to me, you pervert. These bitches be getting golden showers for hours. Pee-pee pussy. Perverts. Just extremely perverted, man. How do you niggas feeling, man? You know? Nothing says pervert like an old nigga with an Android phone. I'm just telling you, man. I don't know, like, do Android phones just come with Pornhub already pre-downloaded? Shout out to Toxic Male coming through, hitting us with our first super chat of the night. You know what I'm saying? $20 holla. You know? Let me see something real quick, man. You know? We got Mr. O in the building. You know, man, Chicago is a dangerous place, man. I'm telling you, man. We got the only bitches that you got to hit with mace. You got to hit our hoes with mace, man. You got to hit these hoes with the pepper spray. You need bear spray for a Chicago bitch, man. You know? You need bear spray for a Chicago bitch, man. Chicago bitch is the closest thing that you'll get to a man. I'm just telling you now. You know, closest thing you get to a man is a bitch from the South Side, man. These motherfuckers are crazy. These motherfucking hoes is wild, man. Hoes going wild, man. You got to sick Officer Cujo on these heavy bag hoes in Chicago, man. Memphis too, man. Memphis too, man. I was watching a video. A bitch was rapping. She from Memphis. She in the booth smoking a blunt, and it's a bitch curling her hair, curling her weave while she's spitting. Memphis is like a mixture of Chicago hoes meets Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Like they take ratchetness to a whole. Ratchet is a religion out there, man. Ratchet is a religion. These hoes are disgusting, man. Perverse. You know? Yeah, man. Bitch getting a weave curl, man. All right. We're going to talk about this shit, man. You know, I know there's a lot of shit going on. I know there's a lot of shit going on right now tonight on YouTube, but I said, hey, man, we're going to still do what we got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no parts of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the middle of none of that goof shit. I told y'all niggas. But we going to do what we do, man, and we here to teach. You know what I'm saying? So niggas can get, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucking work and know what the fuck is going on. Today, we going to be dealing with women have the dominion in the court of public opinion. Women have dominion in the court of public opinion, man. I had to talk about this, man, because, I mean, you guys been super chatting, emailing, and I've been waiting for a lot of the facts to come out. Because sometimes I don't like to jump on stories right away. Because if the information is proven to be wrong, or if there's an updated information, I hate to dedicate a whole new show solely to this one little piece of information. So I kind of like to wait it out just a little bit, you know? And this week, two big, you know, trending accusations and slander have came out in regards to two of our brothers, man. And you know, me, I stand with the black man, man. I stand with the free thinking straight men, period, man. Because we all in this fight together. You know what the fight is, y'all. The fight is feminism. You know what I'm saying? Judge Joe Brown and Jonathan Majors are going through something major because of the words of a bitch. You know? And we got to understand. See, I don't think you guys, some of y'all think that I just got a chip on my shoulder about bitches and all this shit. You have got to understand that this is very dangerous for women to be this damn powerful. Women are completely powerful right now. This is why I'm fighting so hard to restore order, and we standing on masculinity and we're not compromising or negotiating, because they have become far too powerful. They are getting entirely too much preference, to the point it's destroying men. And men rather argue amongst each other over a bitch, while these bitches wreak havoc and do damage. Just look at what's going on. I'm not foolish what's going on. I understand what's going on tonight. But that don't stop us from what we got to talk about. But I want y'all to really look and listen to what I'm saying. This whole week, you're going to watch brothers, supposedly free-thinking straight black men, go at war in defense and opposition of a bitch. And the bitch is gonna win in the end. That is nothing but more promotion and advertising for this bitch. It's only going to intrigue more sheep to the bitch. And I don't have to be a fucking scholar with a master's degree and read every history book in a best-selling author to tell you some shit that makes common goddamn sense. We are more preoccupied with bickering amongst others on behalf of hoes. We don't realize that hoes are in control. The shit that's going on right now on YouTube, none of that is more important than Judge Joe Brown and the Jonathan Majors situation. But you see, this is when niggas profess to stand on manhood and defending what we talking about and go head up with feminism. But subconsciously, indirectly, they are still supporting it and riding on the coattails of the bitch. You know? This shit is serious. You're talking about influential men who have devoted their life to a livelihood. Judge Joe Brown is a real judge running for mayor, trying to fix Memphis. And this nigga's hating, siding with bitches because of what a bitch said. For clicks and views. It's Jonathan Majors. I know I seen him on that Harder We Fall, the Harder They Fall movie. He was in Power. What was it, Power Book 2? He been making his round. He's been coming up. These niggas don't get a crack. They don't really get their shot till they almost 40. They work their life to get to this point. Creed, he just did Creed. Who's tearing them down? These bitches. It wasn't white supremacy. It wasn't systematic racism. It was feminism. Now, I said to myself, I'm going to be flat out honest with y'all, church, because everybody's not in here right now. Everybody's watching the Chatty Patty shit go on. So now you know where I stand. This is more important to me to deal with these issues concerning black men getting torn down by feminism than me to weigh in on a bitch that took all of niggas' hard work and niggas still riding and siding for the bitch, and now the brothers are colliding. And I know y'all probably, I'm the last nigga. Y'all thought that y'all would see wise up to the degree that I did, and this fast. The old me be all over that dumb shit. But I see the bigger picture. So putting that bitch and putting these other hoes and all these motherfuckers in the headlines of my shit gets us where? When we got Judge Joe Brown getting his character assassinated by hoes online and riding with it. We got Jonathan Majors getting his character assassinated by motherfuckers all over. And there's more. This is the shit we need to be gearing up for. Y'all let these hoes be a distraction to the mission and the message. So count me out of that fuck shit. We got work to do. Now, this week, Judge Joe Brown, it was back to back, you know, but I mean, if you count the three situations that happened back to back last week, you got Judge Joe Brown, you got Jonathan Majors, and you got Trump. Three major situations in the media, all because of the lies of women. The power of a woman's tears. Do you understand that the beginning of last week, they are trying to indict Donald Trump for having consensual sex allegedly with a bitch years ago? This bitch, what's her name? Cheryl Lee. What's her last name? Cheryl Lee something? What the fuck is that bitch name? Let me look this bitch up, man. Hold on. What's this bitch name? Cheryl Lee. Yeah, Cheryl Lee Ralph. You done came out of nowhere talking about a motherfucker kissed you in the mouth 25 years ago. You writing a book? And you insinuating that it's a judge, but you don't want to clear it up? And you motherfuckers let the media say and throw Judge Joe Brown under the bus with no proof. The internet is a vicious, idiotic machine, man, with no logic. It's idiotic and it lacks logic. And when we start getting logical, they ban the logic. I've noticed because I've been attacked. Some said motherfucker attacked me at a gas station. You can't even see this nigga's face. He's just beige. It ain't me, but they want it to be me. And that means more than it actually being me. The fact that you just want it to be me. Nothing implicates Judge Joe Brown but the streets of the internet just want it to be. You want Trump to be a racist and a rapist. No proof, you just want it to be. So you dig for it and you make it happen with your catchy titles and things of that nature. But you gotta see what happened to people who lie on people online, especially when they get big off the lie. Tasha K had to concede, man, and finally throw in the towel for lying on Cardi B. And see, that thirst with no facts to back it cost this woman $4 million. Tasha K, I don't agree with everything she says. I don't do the Wendy Williams messy thing. I don't do the T thing, but I respect the business. I watch everybody for what they do that I could use and implement to make my shit better. So I watch everybody, even people I don't agree with. You know? I watch everybody. These motherfuckers, you don't know how much work and preparation it goes to prepare for a show. I could never be a hater in that regard. But it's not productive at this point when we got real shit going on to the brothers, and we want to have 8 hours discussion about a motherfucking bitch that's doing her thing and ain't thinking about you. See, I'm not going to sit around and think about a motherfucker who ain't thinking about me. And look at the devotion that niggas have. It's just plain fucking pathetic. We got real shit going on. But niggas is preoccupied with the bitch. Niggas want to clear the bitch's name, but you won't clear these two men's name. You niggas, where's the 8-hour conversations about what the fuck they trying to do to Judge Joe Brown, Jonathan Majors, what they did to Nelly? How many times do I do these shows always exposing these hoes for they lying ass? Niggas ain't serious. This is serious. These men have done more amazing shit than most of us combined in this room together. They are reached pinnacles of life that we probably will never see. And the only thing that tears them down is the words of whores. But niggas rather have an online shouting match backing the bitch. It's never been a greater time in life than being a bitch. You can instigate, start shit, have niggas fighting over you, and them niggas will lose everything while you ride off into the sunset and gain. Bitches are the most powerful force in the world right now. And the white woman is God. Her words are law. And the black woman is her understudy. Her German shepherd, her attack dog for white supremacy, motherfuckers. Talk is cheap, motherfucker. That's what I mean when I say the white woman is God. When she complains, shit will change. Are you a free-thinking straight black man? Well, you know that the cards of society are stacked against you, so you got to know that you are guilty until you can prove your innocence. And this is why we have these game tapes and strategize. Because if you think that this shit only gonna happen to Judge Joe Browns and Nellies and Kodak Blacks, Tupacs and fucking Mike Tysons, this shit can happen to any of us. Like I told you, this happened to me. I had to go in the streets and clear my name. I had to confront this bitch in front of everybody, witnesses, so they can see the bitch was lying. Because bitches lie for sympathy and attention. I know the bigger and bigger I grow, here comes one of my old hoes. When these hoes' life is not going right and yours is, they will utilize these laws against you. They can't beat you physically, but the world has exalted her to a place of power. Now, being a man, a masculine man, you're treated like a second-class citizen. The old folks had Jim Crow. We got feminism. And don't let these old motherfuckers tell you that it ain't true and have you fighting a old ass war that's over. They don't know nothing about this because they don't work no more. They either retired or they don't participate in the public square of opinion where you can possibly get canceled because of the feelings of one of these hoes. Because ain't no fight in old niggas. There's no fight in them. And for the fact they want us to appreciate their struggle, but turn a blind eye to our present struggle that you don't see because you're so comfortable. You turn a blind eye to these issues because they don't concern you. The Karen is a real thing. Last time we seen niggas riding for a bitch, you know what we got? We got Tyree Nichols. That's what happens when you ride for bitches. And you go against your brother. That's what we got when niggas started to ride for the bitch. One brother lost his life. All these other niggas threw away all their accomplishments in life to help this nigga seek vengeance on his bitch who don't want him no more. You know who's riding off in the sunset? While niggas is facing time and one man is dead? The bitch! You dumb motherfuckers! So continue to be a chatty patty, niggas. Your niggas showed your vagina. Miss me with that fuck shit. Y'all don't see the bigger picture. We just think different. We just think different. I'm sorry. This is way more important to me. This should be more important to black men. You don't think you niggas try to sit here and convince white people, white bitch to understand your struggle? That ain't their business. They don't give a fuck. They will tell you they don't give a fuck. It's not their business to give a fuck. I could give a fuck if they give a fuck. Here to enlighten and teach them your history. The fuck I want to know they stance on this shit for? Niggas just want to be online babbling and arguing. You see the bitch that stole all the shit? You niggas did the same thing with Eminem, nigga. Niggas did the same thing with Eminem, trying to convince the world that shit sound good. Stop that shit, man. You're not just gonna be handing out her credit because it's a hoe. These are bitches, man. Where's your sense? Niggas that lost their mind. That's how I know niggas don't fucking leave the house. That's how I know niggas don't really talk to hoes. That's how I know niggas don't got this game. We got real issues to tackle, man. We got real fucking issues to tackle, man. The court of public opinion, man, is destroying niggas. Fam, I'm gonna be honest. You can't win. We haven't set up anything to attack this because we're too busy fighting each other and letting hoes win. Accusations is the worst shit ever. Accusations. It doesn't even have to be proven. It's men losing their jobs because of accusations. No proof, no convictions, just the bitch said it with some tears in her eyes. The world treats women like they're children. Every complaint coming from a woman becomes an emergency. Women fought for equality, but they don't get equal treatment in these situations. They get preferential treatment. Anything you say about a bitch, you gotta prove it. Anything she say about you, you gotta prove you didn't. She don't gotta prove you did. We say, yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr. got arrested talking to a bitch in the club. You see what they just did to Michael Irvin. And it's on tape right now, showing he did nothing. He still don't have his job. He still does not have his job. There are no women marching to help the men. Why are you helping women? They are far too powerful, and with that power, they are abusing it and misusing it. This is very fucking serious, man. Everything you work for in life, you can lose because of how a bitch feels. If a bitch was remorseful, if a bitch fucked you thinking that you was gonna be a trick or you was gonna be with her, and you try to break it off with her, she could say, either you hit me or you sexually assaulted me. I've been in these predicaments, fellas. Imagine you break up with a bitch. True story. You break up with a bitch. She calls the shit out of you. She texts the shit out of you, blocking all this shit. She's hitting you on every social media, different accounts, wild ass numbers, all types of shit. You know, popping up to your house so much that you just leave the fucking house. You check your phone, she's taking a selfie in front of your house. You're home one day and a bitch rings your bell and she's got on sunglasses and she's begging to talk. Right? So foolishly, you let her in and you allow the motherfucking woman to speak. She takes the sunglasses off. She's all bruised and blacked up. Won't tell you what happened. High or drunk out of her mind. Calling family members of hers, telling her that I beat on her, laughing. I asked her to leave. The woman didn't want to leave. Forcefully try to grab her and push her out my door. She said she's going to call the police and tell them I beat on her. And then said to me with a straight face, I ain't going nowhere. This is real shit. Really happened to me. You're stuck in a very tough place here. Because if those police come here The ambulance comes here. They are going to arrest me to figure it out later. This is the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life from hoes. If I do that, I'll be fighting a fucking case. And the scary part is she thinks it's funny and she's willing to lie. Everyone on her side has been called and informed that Jap beat my ass. But the truth is, you walked up to me as pre-whipped. How do I fight this? You know why she did that? Because she knew she could. And she knew it would work. This is what we deal with as men in these situations. And these type of stories never get told. I'd rather have got involved and been robbed at gunpoint. I'd rather been jumped. I'd rather been victimized some other way than to be put in a position like that where I can't get this person out of my crib. I can't leave my crib because if I do, this motherfucker tear up the whole apartment. Right? This is when I was younger, but and when they bring the police there and they see this beautiful woman crying with bruises, scuffs, and a black eye, winning Best Actor of the Year, and I'm just being the most black man I can be, I'm hell no, I didn't do no, none of that works. I'm from Chicago. Didn't have cameras at the time. It was fucked. I had to suffer through that. I literally felt I was being held hostage. This is the levels and lengths that a rejected woman will go. Now, her words versus the free thinking straight black man's words. How do you think that plays out in the court of law? You know, you can get a job faster with drug and gun charges on your record than a domestic violence charge. They don't want to hire niggas who get into fights with their girls. And these women do hit niggas. They do throw things. Lord knows. I know women throw things. They'll throw your shit, but not theirs. You know? Lord knows they throw shit. You can't leave them in your house. They're going to tear your house apart. I mean, these people won't hire you with no domestic violence charge, man. You could lose everything from words, a tweet, lies. And that's why it's way more important that we be dealing with these issues instead of babbling with these bitches online. Shit is real, man. We gonna start being men amongst men. That's why I invented 30 code. And I'm still pecking at the book, but hey, man, I got a lot on my plate, man. When we do it, it's gonna be a classic. But that's why I came up with 30 code. A code amongst brothers, man. And if niggas can't, I noticed that's why I had to separate myself from a lot of motherfuckers, because I laid out a blueprint on how I think that this shit should really work. And I don't see that, man. I don't even think niggas are capable, man. So that's why we here and we get church, man. Let's take a short break and we're going to get into this, man. Women have dominion over the court of public opinion, man. Get into this, man.
Man, I told your ass child support. Child support. Man, I ain't trying to hit nothing that you need. I told you, child support. I pay child support every month. That what you wanted, that what you got. Child support. Hey, man, if it's that bad, man, I told you, Walmart is always hiring. I ain't trying to hit all that shit, man. I'm ready to fuck up with that.
Hey, yo, man, what you doing over there?
Hey, you know me, man, just, sitting on the couch. Well, now I'm on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you ain't saying nothing before the word. I gotta go, bitch. Oh, shit. Hey, man. Shit, you know what I do for a living.
Oh, man, let's get it, man. I know, man, but we gonna pump it down today, man.
Damn right. Goddamn it, fuck this shit. Pump it dumping these bitches. Dumping these bitches, pump and dumping these hoes, pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches, pump and dumping these hoes, pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches, pump and dumping these hoes, pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches, pump and dumping these hoes, pump and dumping these bitches. You know how that shit goes.
Yo, hit the bitch once, don't call her back. Hit the bitch once, now I'm falling back. She going to my phone, I tell her I ain't home. I ain't tryna tell her that the head was whack. Bitch get mad, I fuck around, get smacked. I ain't really tryna go through all that. You say you want the truth, but I know that's cat, bitch. I'm an OG, don't fall for the trap. Talk me back, you get dropped. Raise the voice, the bitch block. Think you the only baddie out here that shooting shots, bitch stop. I ain't like these simp niggas that open doors and wanna hold your hand. I'ma be the side dude inside you, see back to your man. Hoes say that I'm toxic. Nah, bitch, these niggas lost it. Lame niggas gassing up your head. I don't like pics, you get dick instead. Got head while smoking on the end though. Then put the bitch in the friend zone. So many hoes can't worry about one. So I pump and dump hoes, yeah, one of done hoes, yeah.
Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. I don't give a fuck about nan, bitch. These simps are the one you can control. Simping forces, son husbands, blue pill, the sideline haters. You wanna talk, I'll see it later. I don't wear a cape, so I can't save ya or date ya. So what's going on? I'm coming to your home looking for some dome. You don't get down like that with the fuck you rat, then trip, bitch. I'm staying home. But here's the kicker, she wanna ask for dough like I'm one of them niggas. I ain't got shit. Walmart's always hiring hoes, so you better find your ass some business. I ain't got time for that fuckery. I don't play games, I stay sucker free. I'm Mr. Palmer, better recognize me. I know you get down, you belong to the streets. Stop playing games, holler celibate. Saying your body count is irrelevant. Man, you were just an embarrassment. Another pump and dump, baby mama Terry. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes.
All right, man. So these false allegations are destroying men. You know what I'm saying? And this is you. You're what you're seeing is the evil of women, man. Women of today are completely fucking evil, man. What you're witnessing is, and you have to understand how much hatred women actually have for men's success. How much women hate manhood. When given power, they use it against men. They create chaos everywhere they go, but they have they have too much fucking power in this country. And we are not fighting to put a cap on that. We're too busy bickering. And they riding off into the sunset winning. If you let any of these bitches tell you right now, every bitch has been sexually assaulted. They lied so much on rape charges, we don't even know who really has been through it or not. We're at the point where at least 2 times a month, there's some new case coming out. I mean, it's so bad that porn stars are saying that they've been sexually assaulted. Porn stars. Really? We believe the words of a whore over the brilliance of a man. There are men who've been through hell with hoes, child support, lies, lost jobs. And you know them niggas still hate on Trump? And they use the same talking points as the women. He attacked the women. And then when these hoes lie on you, you want the brothers to lock arms and ride for you. Some of these niggas will ride against their brothers to get along with bitches, to show unity and solidarity with bitches. And bitches ain't got no unity or solidarity with us. I watched a woman lie. I didn't know what to do. It could have been bad. I could be in prison. She wouldn't give a fuck. If it destroys me, she's good with that. That's evil. That's evil. That's hatred. These women will go too far to prove a point. And y'all worried about these hoes. When you ain't see it, you didn't know, you don't know the nature of bitches, nigga. I'm the one that's telling you, I peep game. I'm like, this is a little too good to be true now. Well, this abundance of hoes has come through. I'm like, okay, I peep game. But this is what we dealing with, y'all.
Police emergency. Yes, I'm calling to report a rape.
An Indiana grand jury has indicted.
We don't call 911. A 911 call sounds terrible in the court of law. It sounds damning to a man in this position. Especially a man like Mike Tyson with a violent profession. See, they know what they're doing. They are getting away with murder without killing you. They kill your image. They kill your reputation. And they kill your occupation. Yeah, you might think you free, but they just made life hard as a motherfucker for you. Mike Tyson had to deal with these allegations forever. He will forever have this on his jacket. He went to prison over the lies of a woman. And we over here worried about these hoes. Like these bitches gonna really ride.
Former heavyweight boxing champ Mike Tyson.
Tupac Shakur was arrested for allegedly helping a friend sodomize a woman.
He's like, yo, I'm tired. Come on, let's go.
That bitch was lying like a motherfucker. If you get a chance to go watch that Vlad interview, salute to Marcus, man. Appreciate you, man. I know we ain't got the church and we ain't in full capacity right now because everybody's so enthralled with, you know, who's siding with the bitch and who's... See how these hoes create division, man? God. But it's like she accused another man before Mike. You know what? The bitch that everybody's sitting over here fighting over in the manosphere, that bitch me too a nigga. She me too the motherfucker. Imagine how you see the amnesia of niggas. Salute to Ramil in Thai City for bringing that to the motherfucking forefront. That don't mean nothing to you niggas. Because when you find out if you're supposed to adjust, oh, now I know it's fake. You me tooing motherfuckers. But that's what niggas' minds is at, man. Bitch, me too, the motherfucker. But this is the face of black men's rights. Woo, woo, woo. Miss me with that shit, boy. We the church. Miss me with that fuck shit. We the church.
What did she think a guy wanted at 2 in the morning?
I assumed that we were going up to get something.
You're going there for something, you know. People don't hang around you 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ain't nothing open at 3 o'clock in the morning but some legs.
That's facts. These hoes put themselves in positions just so they could, like, and say rape. Seriously, some actions of women should disqualify. Fuck comes to a nigga's room midnight hours.
Things don't work out the way you expect them. Why would you call rape?
My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts. I really wish.
The facts. Hoes is out here ruining men's life. And we don't want to get down to the facts. We don't believe the facts. We believe in the fuck shit that a bitch, we believe in the lies and the cries of these hoes fighting for your demise. This is the fight I'm in. I'm not in that dumbass shit.
I did now, but now I really do want to rape her and her mama. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned.
This is where we're at with this. Okay? This is where we stand on this. We standing with the men, the free-thinking straight men. Stand on masculinity, and we understand that we're being under attack. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Majors, man, making headlines and what's going on right now. His own fucking girlfriend. Bro, I told you the treachery of these bitches. You are laying next to your enemy every day. These be the first people and the only people who can destroy you the most. So you have got to be more careful than ever.
In the arrest of actor Jonathan Majors, his lawyer saying there is evidence that proves he is completely innocent of the alleged assault charge.
Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell is live in the newsroom with the latest.
I mean, right in the promo run of the biggest film in his life. This is a life-changing time right now, and this is very fucking serious. Niggas is playing. This is like you're about to win the fucking Super Bowl, or you're about to go to the Super Bowl, and here comes a bitch out of nowhere and get you locked up. And you might miss the game.
Details, Amy.
Michelle and Jory, an attorney representing Jonathan Majors, is speaking out, saying the domestic violence charges are false. She says evidence, including video footage, will prove that the actor is innocent.
I'm going to be honest. Niggas have been getting lucky they've been around cameras. Because everybody don't get that lucky, man. It's crazy that we have got to treat these bitches, like dealing with these bitches like with confidential informants. We got them to be wired for sound and video just to be around these bitches, and they want to be treated like queens and they want chivalry. I gotta be wired for sound to feel safe to even be around you.
Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York on Saturday. Police filing charges against him, including assault and harassment. The accusations made.
How can you harass your bitch? This is. They're making us look like monsters. Michael Irvin didn't even know what the fuck was going on. They're making these motherfuckers look like monsters. Big black monsters.
By a 30-year-old woman. Majors has starring roles in high-profile Hollywood movies, including the recently released Ant-Man film and Creed 3. According to...
Bro, he's hot. He's hot as fish grease right now. These hoes you either gotta cut them in or they gonna cut you out.
Police sources, the 33-year-old actor made a 911 call to report concern about his girlfriend, whom he lives with. When officers arrived at his penthouse apartment...
How can you get arrested for harassment when you live with the bitch? You live with the bitch. How can it be harassment? Be afraid. Be scared. This is real.
The girlfriend alleged that Majors physically attacked her in a taxi.
Here's a personal question for you.
Out of concern about the allegations, the U.S. Army says it has pulled 2 new recruiting ads featuring Majors.
Now he's losing ads. Now you're destroying the man's reputation, his image to the public, business deals. You're fucking up the business. What do we do to fuck up their business? Nothing. Sit around and bicker amongst each other.
An attorney representing Majors says the actor is not guilty of the charges, issuing a statement saying Jonathan Majors is completely innocent and is provably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. We are quickly gathering and presenting evidence to the district attorney with the expectation that all...
This cost him no less than $50,000. Most of us ain't got that to just give to a lawyer to clear our name. That might clear you out. For a lawyer to prepare to fight this as high profile as it will be, yeah, at least 50 racks at the beginning. Might end up costing him a cool 200 when he done. The lawyer the bitch got took her case pro bono. And then here's the other scam. They'll drop these charges and then go have a civil suit. We'll do a civil suit. Hopefully he'll just settle because this bitch is making too much noise and he's losing too much money by this bitch yelling. Civil suit comes out. NDA signed. The bitch is $500,000 richer. That's how this works.
Charges will be dropped imminently. And Jonathan Majors has been released from custody. He's set for a court appearance in May. Live in the...
He got to ride this all the way out to May. MGTOW Marine said, he stand with Jonathan Majors? You stand with Jonathan Majors? Well, these niggas and simps stand with the bitch.
Newsroom, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, I'm Mark.
I remember they showed this nigga face. It was like either a murderer or a pervert kidnapping kids or something like that. They was looking for him and they drew he drew a sketch and it would look just like this motherfucker. And he was reporting on it. Y'all remember that? It came on the internet. That was some fucked up shit. look just like that nigga. That sketch, y'all remember that sketch? That sketch looked just like that motherfucker. I was like, that's bogus. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. They did him dirty, man. The internet, see what I'm saying? The internet is dirty, man. The internet is dirty, man. The internet is dirty, man. But yeah, man, the man is losing everything, man, fucking with these hoes, man.
Creed 3 and the latest Marvel movie. But over the weekend, actor Jonathan Majors was charged with assault after a 30-year-old woman told cops he attacked her. West Front reports Majors says he's innocent.
Actor Jonathan Majors is speaking out today.
See, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm telling you the problem right now. This bitch probably want to be married. He ain't ready to get married now. She's trying to secure the bag. Notice he's on this motherfucking red carpet alone. The bitch don't like that. He going to all his press conferences alone. She not on his arm. The bitch don't like that. She looking at all of, see, she trying to Will Smith his ass. He's moving at his pace, as he should, as a boss, but she want to speed things up. He don't want to move at her pace. So now she's mad because she wanted to be here at the Oscars. She wanted to be there in that ballroom dress. He came dolo. He handling business. She ain't ready yet. And sure enough, she broke bad like most of these hoes do.
His arrest for allegedly injuring his girlfriend during a domestic violence incident. His attorney says,
see, she don't like being called a girlfriend. So she's trying to make herself larger. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not an actor or a writer.
We are quickly gathering evidence with the expectation that all charges will be dropped. Police say Jonathan Majors called 911 himself from an apartment here in the Chelsea.
Oh my God. So you call now. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what's so fucked up. We keep saying, yeah, we got to start tricking on these bitches and this, and this, calling the police. But you cannot, you have got to understand without proper documentation and things in place, you can call the police all you want. If that woman starts to cry, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get fried. They will kick you out of your own crib and let that bitch stay there to tear shit up.
Neighborhood of Manhattan. He reportedly told police that his girlfriend was having an emotional crisis. But when cops arrived, she told them a different story.
So, okay, so what made her story more believable? Really think about this, y'all. If feminism ain't the fucking problem, what made her story more believable? And I know, mother, oh, this is a white woman. New York is so diverse, there's a good chance there was some immigrant-ass cops, some non-FBA motherfuckers there. If you ever been in New York, none of them motherfuckers is from America. They all wave some other nation's flag as well as America. You know? There could have been all types of Hispanic motherfuckers pulling up. The bitch is going to be powerful. There's no way in hell they're going to let you have a white bitch in distraught. They're not going to leave a white bitch distraught. They're not going to arrest a distraught white bitch, bro. You know, you got big black nigga, white bitch in distress, the nigga is going to take the arrest. So y'all a couple and y'all living together. How do you get charged with harassment? How do you harass yo bitch? That's like I've heard stories of married men getting accused of rape. How does your wife accuse you of being a rapist? You know why they can do that? Because in this nation, they got power to do so. As ridiculous as shit may sound, they still have to be taken serious. He called the police. He wanted to de-escalate the situation. He did all of the right things. It doesn't count because of the powers of feminism.
Claiming that he struck her during a taxi cab ride after she grabbed for his phone to read a text message sent to him by another woman. She allegedly had a cut behind her ear and bruises on her face and neck.
God, if anybody knows, white women cry, they turn watermelon colored. You know? Like, are you fucking serious? Bruises? As big as this nigga is. This John Coffey, former slave, Mississippi burning plantation cotton picking Negro. He's a pure blood slave. Some of the best that came off the boat. And you're gonna tell me that this bitch is not dismembered? That bitch should have a face fracture fucking with bro. Yeah, green mile ass nigga. You gonna eat your cornbread looking ass motherfucker? This big Mississippi bread ass. You know, I told y'all I went with my girl, we went to this spot called the Promontory in Chicago, man. It was African night. And it was all African motherfuckers. They was playing all that, what is it called? Zoka beats and shit. You know, Afro beats or whatever the fuck. You know, playing all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I am. All that shit, yeah. I don't know what the fuck they be saying, but this shit just sound good. So we up in there, man. All these motherfucking niggas look like Etta Beasy from Oz. All the hoes big as hell. I'm at the bar trying to get us some drinks. We look little as hell, like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers look like superhumans. You know what I'm saying? It's like these people are, like I never felt so less black than being around a bunch of fucking Africans, man. These motherfuckers were huge. Everybody was big. It was reaching over, excuse me, bro. Everybody looked like Jussie Smollett attackers, man. Everybody. It was like Amistad in this motherfucker, man. I'm like, man, let's get the fuck out of here, man. I didn't even feel like I could protect anybody, man. These motherfuckers were too big, man. Everybody was, I mean, like, what the fuck y'all got bouncers for, man? You need fucking attack dogs or lions for these niggas. These niggas dance with wolves. You know? So we had to get up out of there, man. I had to go to a spot, man, you know what I'm saying, with some regular people, man. That's how I realized, like, I am not pure black. Them motherfuckers made me feel like I actually felt like I felt like I was British or something. I really felt small. You know? And I'm like right here on 6 foot. So it's like, you know, if I sneeze, I'm 6 foot. These motherfuckers 6'5". Everybody voice deep. Yeah, I felt like Minister Jap. I was just waiting for a nigga to say, hey, excuse me, little guy. If a nigga with a little guy little man me, I like, all right, it's time to go, man. It's time to go, man. I wanted to call my mother up and be like, hey, Ma, I'm starting to feel like you didn't breastfeed me. I wanted to hit my mother up and be like, I'm starting to feel like I wasn't breastfed. Why I'm not as big as the rest of the niggas in the world? These niggas are fucking huge. These niggas are fucking superheroes. You know what I'm saying? My bad, little guy. You know, I felt like I was gonna slip and fall. You all right, little guy? These motherfuckers were huge, man. Big, tall, coat rack. Big, tall, coat rack looking ass nigga, man. You know? The bitches at the bar can't reach the bottle, bro. Like, I got you, baby girl. Boom. Hi, my name's Utunde. These voice ass niggas, man. So I knew, I was like, hey, man, I'm questioning my blackness after that night. But this nigga's a big slave ass nigga, man.
But his attorney says the woman has recanted the allegations, and there is video from the vehicle where the alleged assault happened, proving his innocence.
Notice how he's always alone, man. Stop bringing that bitch around. See, this is, and that bitch, this bitch actually looked like the accused. This bitch looked like the bitch that fired me, man. This bitch look, I swear to God, this bitch looked like the bitch that fired me. She looked, if you put glasses and red hair on that bitch looked just like the bitch that fired me, man. Wow.
The user has not been identified, but Majors is reportedly dating Grace Jabari, a dancer and actress.
Didn't I tell you she had to be an actress? Kill Bill.
Jonathan Majors!
The charges could not come at a worse time for Majors.
Worst time. This nigga is hot right now.
2023 is his breakthrough year. He is starring in 2 blockbusters, Creed 3,
You don't remember me, huh?
and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. He was also an Oscar presenter with Michael B. Jordan. Who could have imagined he would be arrested just 2 weeks later?
Boom. War on masculinity, man. They already got the nigga, you know what I'm saying, dressed like he in a Tyler Perry casting call for Ebony magazine. He should have stood on manhood then, but I don't know. Can we call him is he light skinned or is he black? Let's take a vote, man. Let's take a vote, man. Is he light skinned? Because we're gonna figure out if we're gonna have to give him the Tay-Tay or not. I'm putting it in the chat. I have to put this in the chat, man. Hold on. No, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. Let me put it back in here. Do the poll, my bad. Because somebody's gonna have to pay for that that magazine cover, man. It's either you gotta pick one, man. Is he light skinned or is he a Tay-Tay, man? Y'all can vote now, man. Is he light skinned or is he a Tay-Tay? They say medium well. Come on, y'all. Y'all got 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. The votes are in. 26% say yes, he's light-skinned. 73% says no. He goes into the Tay-Tay category. I'm sorry. We're giving him the Tay-Tay now. Tay-Tay. He's a Tay-Tay with LED lights on him. It's a Tay-Tay. Sorry, y'all. Apologize. This is another dark-skinned L, y'all. Yeah, the lights are bright on a Tay-Tay. That's a welly lit Tay-Tay.
And the fallout over Major's arrest is already...
Yep, that picture right there makes him a Tay-Tay. This picture right here makes him a Tay-Tay. One more time, man, because he did take a lot of bogus video pictures holding them flowers and shit. He just Tay-Tay'd out. It was a Tay-Tay, man. Yep.
Begun. The Pentagon has pulled 2 Army recruiting ads that featured Majors. They were produced to run during March Madness.
So he can't even represent the country. The Army turned your back on you because of this bitch. Damn, man. That'd have made him an all-around household name, bro. Like I said, man, you got to understand that these women are lie. I told y'all about what happened to me. That same thing happened to this lawyer. Peep this.
To a story of treachery and deceit. From the outside, they looked like a happily married couple.
This nigga got a sign say, "Deport my wife." Fuck yeah! Salute to my Indian brother. Jap Patel is with you. Fuck that whore, she's a mother short. Hurry up and fly. Deport the bitch now. Send that bitch to a call center working for Amazon, motherfucker.
But when Faisal had doubts and turned to a lawyer, his wife took their breakup to the next level.
This is what happened when you try to break up with this bitch when you're worth a damn.
About to witness one of the most audacious attempts by a wife to frame her husband for domestic violence.
She's dangerous, very dangerous.
Watch how this woman astonishingly punches herself in the face, not once, but twice.
These bitches are crazy. This is scary, bro, because I'm telling you, I gave y'all a real account of some shit that happened to me, man.
Later telling police her husband bashed her.
It's flipped my life upside down. I'm not the guy who I used to be anymore.
This is a story about temptation and treachery, a lover and a liar, where romance makes way for revenge with catastrophic consequences.
Well, I haven't actually heard of a scenario such as this, inflicting injury upon themselves in order to set up a scenario which results in someone else being charged.
Shit, you ain't never seen these bitches before. That shit happened to me, man. Couldn't get that bitch the fuck about the crib. Man, that was so goddamn scary, man.
If love is blind, then Faisal only had eyes for Asma.
She presented herself like she's the perfect girl on the planet.
He met her through an online Muslim dating site and proposed soon after leaving Western Sydney to meet Asma in Morocco. However...
Oh, they're from Morocco?
Well,
I thought he was Indian.
Faisal was hoping to return to Aussie with a life partner. He now believes Asma didn't share that dream.
She's a greedy person. She's materialistic.
The two officially tied the knot here last year, and Faisal was hardly frugal in making his new bride feel at home. He worked 2 jobs, spending everything he earned on his wife, from Gucci tracksuits to leather jackets.
Yeah, they tell you, you know, money is going to make these bitches happy and satisfied. Okay. You keep listening to these tricks.
Rings, necklaces, and shoes, holidays, and
this is what happens when you meet these crazy bitches online. Whole nother show, man. I would never do it again.
fine dining, parties in Morocco, and money wired back to Asma's family. A fawning Faisal says he was a good provider.
All this traveling, going back and forth twice and 3 times, and doing all the functions, receptions, engagement, jewelry, stuff, probably I'm under 200,000.
But Faisal says they were constantly arguing, and in April, he walked into an incredible sting when he came home from a night shift at Woolies.
Yeah, it was all prepared for me.
Where the fuck was he working? He got like old uniform on and shit. He working at a goddamn grocery store spending 200,000 on his bitch. How many groceries you can bag with that type of shit?
The whole crime scene.
The unit had been ransacked. Faisal says Asma was waiting for him with this disturbing message.
I entered and she just said to me that you think you are smart and you are talking to lawyers about me. Now see what I do to you. And she just ran.
CCTV captures the bizarre events that followed. Asma runs from the apartment and into the lift. She presses the button, takes a few moments.
You see, this is the mastermind of crime that women are grimy, bro. Warn your sons now.
Before the incredible Asma attack. She gives herself 2 uppercuts to her face and clutches her cheek. She then checks her handiwork in the mirror. Seemingly satisfied with her self-inflicted punishment, Asma eagerly waits for the lift door to open. She takes off down the hall and into the street to call police. Oblivious to what his wife had cooked up and concerned for her safety, Faisal also entered the police, where he was arrested and charged with assault.
Guilty until proven innocent. The story of most men.
If convicted, he faced up to 7 years behind bars.
7 years for that shit? 7 years, bro.
I didn't know that she went to that.
He got lucky. I wouldn't have got lucky. I ain't had no cameras. It's just me, the bitch, and the police if possible. And when the ambulance get there, they're going to be so concerned with treating her wounds, she going to tell her story later.
She's going to go to that extent, go to the police, and forget everything what I did for her, and just ruin my life.
In a follow-up sucker punch, Faisal says the police unwittingly helped Asma steal his things, which she had packed into these suitcases while he was being held at the station. But more importantly, Faisal's freedom was also about to be taken.
Did you ever harm Asma? Never. I really loved her.
Faisal spent 20 grand on a lawyer and trawled through hours of
20 grand. Now these lawyers, it take 20 grand to prove your case. These people are just bleeding you. And after you get found not guilty, what you left with? Not a goddamn thing. The ability to walk the streets and beg for change.
CCTV to find his get-out-of-jail card.
And once I saw this, I felt relieved that now the justice will be served.
New South Wales police dropped the assault charges, but never charged his estranged wife for making a false accusation.
Never charged her. And you telling me that this ain't a big enough problem that black men need to be discussing? We worried about a bitch that infiltrated the man's space and Me Too'd other men. We're concerned about that, but this is happening to men out here now. It's happening to our brothers. It could happen to you. Almost happened to me. Y'all don't care.
An offence which also carries a jail term of up to 7 years.
Question is, why not? The answer is, because if they do, they're going to be embarrassed by what they didn't do at first instance.
Woo! That's when you sue the police. Sue the city.
Victims of crime advocate Howard Brown says it appears police failed to investigate Asma's assault claims properly and assumed Faisal was guilty from the outset.
So when you realise that someone has made a false declaration to a police officer and you can prove that she made a false declaration, you then charge her with perverting the course of justice. Police haven't done that.
Asma's statement to police is shocking.
Faisal grabbed my throat with both hands and began to squeeze tight until the point I was unable to breathe. He punched me on my left cheek and with his fist. He has started to hit me everywhere with the belt. He was so violent to me. I thought I was going to die.
Bro, this is what we face. You're guilty till you prove you're innocent. And a lot of y'all still on your grind, and I respect that, but a lot of y'all don't got the money to prove you're innocent. These lawyers are not doing this shit for us pro bono. They don't have passion to bring justice when men are faced with false accusations and the power of feminism. They just as money hungry as the bitches, man. Men don't get this justice. He never got justice.
Faisal suspects Asma's motive was an email she discovered he had sent to a visa migration agent. He says he wanted out of the marriage, which was potentially a threat to her ability to stay in Australia.
What do you feel when you look back at these photos of her?
Sad that I shouldn't have done that.
Should have known better?
Yeah, should have known better.
Asma has since...
Get your passports, huh? Get your passports, huh? Okay. Like that feminism shit ain't spread like motherfucking COVID-19, nigga. Get your passports,
Do
all
you
right?
have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Beautiful. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back with us to America? To America. To America.
Now, R. Kelly did that shit. I mean, you know, perverts are perverts. They not one of us. But he did that shit. I'm not riding with R. Kelly. I don't ride with R. Kelly. He did that shit. That nigga's a perv. But you see what they did to the Judge Joe Brown too, man. Now this man didn't even get justice. He done lost stacks, he done lost bands. You know what I'm saying? All because of what a bitch saying. Now they did my man Judge Joe Brown. Salute to Judge Joe Brown. I ride with the judge. I support the judge. He's like one of the last real old men left. We don't got a lot of old ones that's real, man. Salute to the judge, man. You know what I'm saying? But earlier this week, the girl Cheryl Lee Ralph, y'all might remember her on, what was that? Was that? No, that wasn't the Bernie Mac show. What was it? My Wife and Kids or something? She was on one of them motherfucking shows. Moesha. She was on Moesha. That nigga with that high top fade. She was on Moesha. You know what I'm saying? And she then went out here throwing motherfuckers' names out here, but made sure she didn't say Judge Mathis, because Judge Mathis will go in your motherfucking grill. Judge Mathis don't hold back. Salute to Judge Mathis too, but she said everything and let the streets basically ponder and keep throwing out Judge Joe Brown's name. And you notice they never. This is what I hate about black folks. They ain't saying nothing about no other judges, no white judges, nobody else that was doing judge shows around this time, because niggas want to destroy black male imagery so bad. And my problem is I expect the worst from women. I don't care about them. I know what they're going to do. This is what they do. They destroy shit. You know what I'm saying? They're here to destroy the man, and they are the enemy. I get this. But when I see you niggas riding for that shit, that's where I get disappointed. That's what these motherfuckers do. They did it to Trump. They did it to Trump, man. Let's see. They did it to Trump. You know, this was some bullshit with Trump. And I hate when these old hoes come out the tuck, because I be like, man, what was this bitch looking like when you was fucking her, bruh? Like Bill Cosby's accusers, all them hoes look terrible.
When we walked into the lingerie department, there was nobody there, which is strange. It was in the evening, so.
Look at this. See, this is who you need to fear. This is the face of feminism. When I say the white woman is God, this is what I mean. This is this woman is the power, man. You know, when niggas acting up, this is the motherfucker you need to be scared of on the scene, nigga. This motherfucker hones the ability to get any nigga fired at any given time, nigga. Get anybody arrested. Like, dog, this bitch is hell on earth, nigga. That's why I be like, man, how did Trump, what did this bitch look like?
And on the counter were 3 really fancy boxes and a see-through bodysuit. He walked right to the bodysuit and snatched it up and said, go put this on. Now, that struck me as so funny, because here I am, 52. I am not going to be put. My idea was, I said, no, you put it on. And he said, no, it looks like it fits you. I said, no, it goes with your eyes. So I am spinning a comedy scene in my head.
Of course, banter, back and forth.
Oh my God, this doesn't even sound believable, but bitches are talking and the world listens. It's the dumbest shit ever.
Get it.
But you see how funny that would be to make him put that on. Right.
Yes, and you, by the way, used to be a comedy writer on Saturday Night Live. Right. You were engaging in this banter, as I think many of us would, because you didn't know what violence was about to unfold, and you could never have known that.
How would I know that?
Of course. And
although I thought I was pretty stupid.
Well, I mean, I understand that afterwards, in retrospect, you blame yourself. Many women in this situation do. However, you go into the dressing room, you think that he's going to hold it up against him, and then it gets violent.
Well, the minute he went like this, I preceded him into the dressing room.
She was a prostitute? Yeah, I was like, what was your occupation back then? Say, that's Anderson Cooper. You're a woman. Yes, you're stupid. Take a look.
The minute he closed that door, I was banged up against the wall.
He slammed you against the wall.
Yeah, I hit my head really hard. Boom.
And you point out that he's a tall, big person, and he
6'3".
pinned you in some way.
Well, I'm a tall person, too. I was 6'1" in my heels, and I was a competitive athlete. So, you know, when somebody shows you, the thing is, it's shocking.
Accuses Trump of sexually assaulting her in the 1990s. What is with these retro hoes, man? These hoes in the 90s were vicious. They are coming back from the grave for your ass.
For a moment, I was stunned, right? And then he tried to kiss me, which was, it was so hard. But so my reaction was to laugh, to knock off the erotic whatever he had going on. Because the man, when you laugh at him, he's like, no. You know, he just went at it.
And when you say went at it, you know, I mean,
he pulled down my tights.
Pulled down your tights and shoved it up in your ass in the rain. And you waited 30, 40 years to talk about it. Just tell us when the book's coming out. God damn, spare us the intro and just tell us when the book is dropping, please. Oh my God. Yo, this bitch do look like Jordan Peterson. She look like Jordan Peterson is a bitch. The non-binary Jordan Peterson.
And
yo, y'all going crazy. Sexual assault zombies? These bitches coming from the grave.
It was a fight. I want women to know that I did not stand there. I did not freeze. I was not paralyzed, which is a reaction that I could have had because it's so shocking. No, I fought. It was over very quickly. It was against my will, 100%. And I ran away, out.
And he pinned you, I mean, just without getting overly graphic, he pinned you against the wall.
He held his shoulder against me.
He put his shoulder against you.
And he is, you're right, you made that point.
He's much bigger than you are. I mean, not just tall, I mean, in terms of his massiveness. And so he pinned you against the wall, he ripped off your tights, and...
Not all the way off, just down.
Down.
Pulled them panties to the side.
He pulled down his pants.
Just unzipped.
He unzipped his pants. And this is beyond sexual. I mean, legally, he raped you.
I don't use the word. I have difficulty with the word.
Because you're a liar. You're a liar. But see, these bitches get platforms to spew this bullshit.
You will use it.
Well, here's him getting them into a room, him pinning them against a wall, him forcing a kiss on them. But
I don't even know. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
Shout out to Trump, nigga. Grab him by the pussy. Freak hoes like this shit. Hey, man. So many brothers getting accused, man, of all types of bullshit, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, grape or motherfucking beating a bitch ass or domestic violence, man. We are under attack with the lies of these women, man. You know what I'm saying? There are too many of them, man. Look, let me get the calls going, man. You assholes get in the call queue. Let's get this shit popping. Let's get this shit popping, man. I'm about to bring in Gino. You know what I'm saying? And we can get this shit cracking. Hold on. These hoes crazy. I'm just tripping, man. Hey, motherfuckers is letting these hoes lie like this, man. Just letting these hoes lie. Hey, look, man, we gonna get these motherfuckers going, man. Trump 2024, fuck a hoe. You know what I'm saying? We about to cook. Let's get this shit, man. Let's get this shit, man. Bring in Gino, man.
That's right. You so-called Christian-looking whores. That's it. Jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around, all on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red, nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws, all this fake hair, breast implants, toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute. Amen. Yeah, man. Wonderful prostitute. Go to church now. Go to church. That's right. Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting hoe, a organ playing hoe, a choir director hoe. Hey, preacher. If what I just said describe your wife, you're married to a hoe. Amen. Am I right, sir? Talk to me. Yes, sir. Amen. Yes, sir. Wonderful. Amen. Hallelujah. A man that's a real man don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute. And you a holy woman? Amen. Amen. Or claim you's a Christian? Amen. Christian with skin-tight pants. Amen. Showing the very shape of your birth canal. Going to some church with the shape of your birth canal exposed in public and jeans all up the backside of your behind. Carrying a Bible. That's right. Going to church. That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Time to get in these motherfucking calls, man. Talk to the church, man. Let me see. Let's get into this shit. Man, I just found this, man, too, man. They tried to do, hold on, who else they motherfucking hoes tried to do? Dame Dash. I gotta show y'all that shit a little later on. It's a Dame Dash. I forgot Dame Dash had got accused too. The bitch had said Dame Dash got a lawyer that hates his ass, and it's this lawyer trying to get this bitch to say that Dame Dash sexually assaulted her, but she was stealing from Dame Dash. 205, who we got?
Minister Jap, church check in.
What up, man?
Deacon Knight coming at you from the 205. We all know, time and time again, these hoes prove they're liars. They can't be fucking trusted. Honestly, I think a lot of these bitches, the reason why they do what they do, especially the ones like, what's the black lady name? The one who you just put up there? Talking about Judge Mathis molested her. And
Judge Joe Brown. She didn't say that,
yeah, Judge
but
Brown.
she left room for everybody to speculate and say him. She could clear it up, but she chooses not to. But you got to understand that from bitches. They not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's like this. They was young. They was looking for a come up. And they didn't get it. And now that they got older, they bitter and they see the motherfucker who said was going to put them on didn't. So now they want to get back at them. They washed up. They bitter. They angry. And they broke. Bitches do all that bullshit for attention. Because if they was really bothered by the shit, they'd have fucking said something right then. if they was righteously bothered by that shit. Think about it. You got all these hoes out here claiming they was molested and assaulted or whatever. Okay, where's the evidence? Prove that you were molested.
It's not, they don't have to prove nothing. All they got to do is make the accusation.
Yeah. Like, prove that you were assaulted. And that whole believe the bitch? No. Fuck that. I tell the bitch on site. Unless you can prove that a motherfucker beat you, molested you, ain't happening. And like old boy who divorced his wife, the one who said deport the wife, that's another thing too. That's how a lot of women keep men hostage in relationships. Yeah. If you try to leave her, she will say you beat her, mistreated her, whatever, and destroy your fucking character and your reputation.
That happens with a lot of cops. That happens with a lot of cops too.
Yeah. There's a lot of men being held hostage in relationships.
Facts.
And that's bad, bro. Like, you probably talked about that a while back, men being stuck in relationships. There's a lot of these men out here that's trapped in marriages that way. I dealt with it before in relationships. I had a bitch sit there and lie on me. Motherfuckers talking like, oh, you a woman beater, this, and that. And she admitted to me she lied, but would never tell nobody else she lied about the shit. I know a girl who lied in front of a judge saying that her ex-husband used to beat on her and the kids. And she admitted that she lied. She admitted to the judge. And you know what the judge did? Not a damn thing.
They don't. Last words, bro. Let me take the next call, big dog.
Yeah. All I can say is out here, gentlemen, protect yourselves, because these hoes have no boundaries when it comes to doing ruthless shit. With that being said, Deacon Ike.
202, who we got?
Yo.
What up?
Oh, okay. Hey, it was Gucci, man. I'm from DC, bro. Few things I was gonna say should have touched on. Number one, I always found it crazy that when there's some ladies make allegations and then they have to give testimony and they're like, well, what happened at this moment or that moment? And the girl says, I blacked out. But I remember everything he did. It's like, if you blacked out, how can we trust anything that you remember? If you can't just remember selective parts of a story. And always get screwed on in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, to really address this, the point that you made a lot is like, hey, we got to have movements. We got to get together. You know, we're not working together to do anything. Things like this get changed when you associate a victim with a law that you're demanding to change stuff like this. So let's say right now, a lot of dudes, a version of this, I call it resource rape. Women drug dudes or set up dudes to rob them for their resources. Like, women aren't going to rape us for sex. They're going to, rape us for resources. So all these dudes getting backdoored, at a certain point, somebody has to take one of these dudes' names who gets killed or robbed egregiously, get backdoored, and demand a law be made that enforces stricter punishment for women who do stuff like this. That's how things actually change. Like, talking about it and stuff is cool, but a lot of the reasons why women have these advantages in the court cases is because some dude did something crazy one day and then killed somebody or did something. Then her mama went to the courts and had a law set up. And now the courts are stricter whenever there's allegations in situations like this.
But they do it, women do it all. They don't just, they talk about it. They make it a movement. They hashtag it to death.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. They got shirts. They got commercials. They go march. They go disrupt. They stop traffic. They go all out in the streets. All because these hoes want to be able to lie on you. Me Too is a fucking weapon. And these bitches made it a weapon. And we have nothing. We don't even have a shield. We didn't get out here and do nothing. Niggas is too busy bickering with each other and telling niggas what they ain't doing and what's going to work and what won't work, instead of just going out here and let's get this shit cracking. I'm telling you, I want to get this shit cracking. I want to get with people who want to get this shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? I want to put hoes in jail. I want bitches to suffer.
But I mean, to do stuff like that,
niggas got to be stopped. And then the thing is, one of the reasons why we can't do it, because all these niggas too afraid to lose their job. Half of the niggas in the church scared to even hit the share button because they don't want their motherfucking aunties or their mamas or they sisters or they bitches to see that they support this shit. So that's another thing. Niggas do this red pill shit in secrecy. That's the fucked up. Them bitches hate niggas in the open.
And another thing I'm gonna say too is like Majors, even like you kind of said it with Trump, when you're looking at some of the women like in the future, they look busted. They look like Jamie Lee Curtis with, bleach blonde hairstyle and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to kind of project the women you're around. Majors, he probably should have looked at his chick and said, like, she's not gonna be the one. I gotta start my exit plan because if she's volatile, this ain't the first time. So you got to know that when you're ascending, you filming Creed, you got all these things coming in. You got to start, separating yourself. That dude, the little light skinned dude, I think his name's Jesse something, but he got hot doing this one TV show or whatever. He left his girl because he knew, like, I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm gonna move on, and it's not gonna work. Sometimes as a celebrity, as somebody of means, like you have to project who's around you.
I think his name was Jesse Williams or something.
Yeah, Jesse Williams. Yeah, he got rid of himself because he was like, "You don't fit, bro." So, but he saw ahead of time, and it still got ugly for him. But it probably would have been worse if he had stuck around trying to maintain something that doesn't fit with the new level he's at. And that's what Majors messed up. These other dudes, these are just, ladies trying to, relive their past. You got Pamela Anderson, I think she got a book out too. She's talking about how everybody tried to hit on her. That's just how ladies get attention and sell books is through victimhood, through something. And that's all they talk about.
Vaginal victims.
Successful at. Yeah, it don't matter what they're successful at. When they do interviews and podcasts, it's about victimhood or doing something, debaucherously sexy or something, like, get peed on or something. They talk about how they got assaulted or peed on. You know what I mean? It's just, that's the headline of the interview, no matter who they interview.
Facts.
But thanks for taking my call, Brody.
Appreciate you, bro. Brian Banks falsely being accused of rape, spent nearly 6 years in jail until she confessed she made it up. We covered that. That's the football player, right? Salute to Fabian. That's the football player. We covered that. Hashtag vaginal victims. Professional fake female victims. Want to shout out the Cash App family. Salute to 92 Dolo coming through with the $3 holler. XL Pro Services with the $5 holler. Miriam coming through with the 10-piece. We got Eric coming through with the 20-piece. Lee John with the 20-piece. Well, look, man, I guess you motherfuckers ain't calling in, man. I guess that's gonna do it. You niggas still preoccupied cackling about that bitch. In the bitches move. Y'all done made these hoes famous. Good job, fellas. We're gonna get out of here, man. But follow me on all social media platforms, especially TikTok and Instagram. Go over to Patreon right now, become a Patreon member. You'll get exclusive access to all my band from YouTube shit. Make sure you go over to hold on. Now another nigga wanna call. Let's see. Let's let him talk, man. 240, man. Who we got? Okay, this nigga hung up. All right. Make sure y'all go over to TikTok, Instagram, and go over to Facebook because I'm giving these hoes Facebook hell today. You know what I'm saying? And go over to the Blue channel and subscribe and share the shorts. The shorts come out daily on the Blue channel. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. You know what it be, 12 to 3, live in the church, man. Check in, talk to me, you fucking perverts!
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me?
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.